Hi cuties, and welcome back to QutieNails, where everything we do here is all about nails. Cutie patooties, I think it's about that time. It is time for me to show you guys how I do my nail prep. So this is what, 3 weeks of growth on my daughter's nails. Y'all know how much I absolutely love her nails. So I'm gonna go ahead and take down the clear builder gel that's on here and those gel stickers from Danni&Toni. And again, cutie patooties, I am an affiliate of Danni&Toni, so you can find that and much more discount links and codes in the description box, and it'll also be in the comment section. So I'm just using this coarse 5-in-1 bit on a speed of 15. I'm just gonna take it down to where I can get the design off, and I'm gonna leave the clear underneath it, and we'll get to that later on. I'll show you guys exactly, how that process works. So this is after taking down all of the design. I'm gonna go ahead and I am going to spray some alcohol on her fingers, and I have these little baggies with mine and her stuff in it, and I'm just gonna use her cuticle pusher to push back her cuticles so that way I can get them, removed from the nail plate and get ready to go ahead and start cleaning up her cuticle area. So once I'm done doing that, I'm taking my cuticle bit and I'm gonna go in the forward motion and start working that around the cuticle area to remove that dead cuticle skin that's on her nail plate. And once I get through all of the fingers on this hand, doing it in the forward motion, I'm just gonna put the needle in reverse and I'm gonna go the opposite direction and get that dead skin up, because sometimes it doesn't get everything going in one direction, and I'm just lightly doing this. I'm keeping that cuticle bit as parallel to the surface of her nail as I possibly can, and areas where I feel like I need to get in a little bit more, I just pull the skin back on that area and I just gently take off the cuticle that's being kind of hard to get. So I'm going to go into reverse motion now and clean up all of that, and then I'm going to attach my cuticle ball bit and I'm going to go around the top of the cuticle area where there's any dead skin, because I don't like to use any nippers or anything to cut away at the live skin. So anything that's hanging or anything, that's what I use my cuticle ball bit for. So when I'm working on the cuticle area, I go at a speed of about 4 RPMs. On the takedown of any bulk, I go at about 11 to 15 RPMs, depending on what's comfortable for her. If it's just too much vibration for her, I'll take it down from a 15 to an 11, because y'all know this girl like to come in here and want a change of an entire set, don't even think about the next set, and just want a whole new color. So that's why I had to take down everything. But I do the same thing whether I'm taking down the bulk and changing the color, or if I'm starting super fresh. I thought when I was doing this nail that I had cut her, but it was her little red dots and black dots that she drew all over her hands. I've been talking to her about drawing on her skin, but you know how kids are, they don't listen. They do what they want to do. But I didn't cut her, so I'm getting much better at being as careful as I possibly can when it comes to working on nails, period, and not cutting anyone. So once I'm done with that, I'm just gonna go ahead and lightly file the sides and the free edge, just taking the free edge down just a little bit more, because it was just still too long for her. And then I'm gonna match up the nails on both sides and make sure they're all the same length. This sanding band that I have here is a 240 grit sanding band, and like I said, I don't want to go down to her nail plate. I just want to be as gentle as possible as I can be. So I'm lightly buffing over the surface of her nail and removing whatever excess cuticle may have been left on her natural nail plate, and just smoothing out the entire nail. I go around the cuticle like you guys see me doing here, And then over the surface of the nail, this 240 grit is pretty much like a light sanding of the nail. So I pick these specifically because I do not want any like harsh rubbing against the nails with a heavier grit sanding band. So I'm just gonna go ahead again, clean around the cuticle and file over the surface of the nail to remove any excess product that's still there. I went down pretty thin when I debulked and removed the design, but that layer of clear that's there, it's still protecting her nail a bit. There's some left over from where the nails grew out. So I try not to debulk too much of that either whenever I'm finishing up the cuticle prep of her nails. Once that's complete, I go ahead and just add more alcohol to these nails to get them all cleaned off, get all of the dust from off of it and take away any debris that I don't want on there. And even though I do this process to brush off her nails, I still go ahead and dehydrate twice. I love my Lisette gel nails dehydrator in the rubber base coat. That is what has been keeping me from getting any lifting and keeping her from getting lifting as well. So I'm just gonna add 2 coats of this dehydrator, then I'm gonna add a coat of the rubber base coat. And just in doing our nails and doing the little one's nails, there is a big difference between rubber base coat and regular base coat. Rubber base coat is much stronger and sturdier. It can withstand a lot. Like I told you guys in my last video, it was about 2 weeks before I was able to actually do my nails, and I only had 2 layers of rubber base coat on my natural nail and I didn't break a single nail. So rubber base coat is very, very different than regular base coat. And I'm just gonna add 1 coat of that to all of her nails after the dehydrator has dried off on all of her nails. So when I dip into the rubber base coat, I like to get as much of that product off of the brush as possible, so that way I can scrub in a thin layer into the nails. Because the pinky is so small, I just kind of wipe a little bit of the excess off onto that nail and then move on to the very next nail. But I'm just going to take my time and scrub it into the nail plate and all the way down the entire length of the nails. So this layer of base gel acts as one layer of protection between her natural nails and whatever product I'm gonna apply. And I also add a layer of clear builder gel to the nails. I just brush it on like it's nail polish, so that way she has two protective layers between her natural nails and whatever the final color is, whether she picks a nude or a different color type of gel that she wants to go with. Once I apply this to all of the nails, that's pretty much all of the protection that she needs or is gonna get between her natural nails and her nail design. But this is exactly how I do my natural nail prep for when I get ready to do hard gel nails, builder gel nails, however you want to call it. I do this whether I'm adding tips or if it's just an overlay on my own nails. My nails have grown out to the point that they're all my own nails, so it's pretty much just an overlay that I'm doing on my nails every time I do them. But this is the process that I take whether I'm starting a full set, I'm doing a fill-in. This is exactly how I prep the nails, and in combination with that detailed prep of the nails and my Lisette gel nails line that I've been using, I have had no lifting whatsoever, and everything is just working out super fine for me. You can do what works for you. You just have to try things and just figure out what works best for you. But this is what's working for me and for my daughter's nails. And now from here, I'm ready to do whatever design she asked for. Thank you so much for watching, cuties. I hope this helps someone. And as always, I'll most definitely talk to you guys in my next one. Bye.